create the condition of the gravitational field of the planet, which is providing more field forces for the carbon balance to be in operation, that the nitrogen itself becomes irrelevant. Now, every element of the carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen is there to feed, so the plant grows faster.
So just as a quick view, we understand that everything in this universe is made of the fields, and we've understood the principle of magnetical and gravitational fields, or what we commonly term as the MAGRAV fields. And all life on planet is made from the basic amino acid structure, which is your carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. And as Dr. Rodrigo explained, the human body is made of GANSes, so the plant world and all other animals are also made of GANSes, forming a total plasma of the plant. So when we have a little bit of a deeper look at the plant's growth and how they move, we can say that plants really have a mainly a vertical life with a little bit of horizontal life. So the plant's motion is mainly vertical, because we see that they grow upwards with their stems and their branches, and then their roots grow downwards into the soil. But it is also partially horizontal, in that their branches and leaves do grow out sideways, and the same with the roots as well, going out sideways. Now, when you compare us as a human being, we have 2 arms and 2 legs. So when you look at the plants, they have multiple arms as their branches, and then as their roots, they have multiple legs. It's just they do not walk horizontally as what we do, but they're essentially the same. And what plants have been able to do is to understand their environment around us, and they have really a far better understanding of this environment in which they live, because the plants have learned to use the energy of the environment and at the same time use the MAGRAV field of the environment for their growth. And the plants have chosen where they want to live, whether it's by the sea, in the desert, or in mountains. The plants choose exactly where the conditions will be right to suit their growth. And plants also have different time cycles, time scales, whereas the lettuces and vegetables that we grow, maybe 8, 12, 16-week cycle. But we've seen trees that are hundreds of years, even thousands of years old. So all the different plants and creatures in the plant world have sort of live on a different time scale. So we need to understand that their time scales is far different to us as a human being. And for a plant to be able to live for 2,000 years in one place, they need to choose their position very, very carefully, because they can't just get up and move to another spot if it doesn't suit them. So the plants have learned to read and understand their environment to ensure that they can live in that spot for hundreds of years. And this is why we have the different plants in different parts of the world, is because they have learned to adapt to their environment. They've learned to adapt to the different places on Earth where there are different magnetic gravitational fields which they can learn to live with. So we got plants in deserts when we have plants under the ocean. It's just different conditions that they're happy to live in. We as a man, we have not understood our environment the way that the plants do. And so we just change and destroy our environment to suit our needs, regardless of any other creatures around us. So in that sense, we're far, far less educated than the plants in using and understanding the environment on this planet. But with this technology, we are beginning to understand and learn. So we have a lot to learn from the plant world.